Now I would like to explain about the architecture of the data mining system. So we know that in before videos what is the data mining and why data mining and the data mining on what kind of data, right? So here I am also has one diagram. So this diagram indicates the architecture of the data mining system. We can observe the diagram, we can understand this diagram, then our task is very easy. After that, I will explain the points or the nodes which I am presented here in one by one. So the first one, where the data to be stored. So this is the first step. So here the data may be stored in different kinds of repositories, that means such as a database or a data warehouse or some other form of the Excel sheets, or it may be the Word documents, or it may be stored on the World Wide Web, that means on cloud, or it may be on several types. So the data is stored on different kind of repositories, or that means the storage areas in different formats. So this is the first step or the first phase in the architecture. So here I write something: data cleaning, integration and selection. So from these data sources, we are selecting the required data and we extract the data from here, and we are going to be clean the data. That means we try to delete or avoid anomalies, that is unnecessary elements in our data. And then suppose the data may be available in different sources, the same kind of data may be available in ABC, three different storages. We are integrating the data, right? And we are stored in a data warehouse server. That means the data warehouse server, which consisting of the data which is ready for mining. So this is the step 2. On the server, we are applying the knowledge base. That means the knowledge base is the step 3. That means the knowledge base indicates really what kind of data we are going to be mined, what actually we are going to be want to mine from this data, which is integrated, cleaned and updated in the data warehouse server. For example, let us consider these data warehouses in step 1 consisting of the student data. So this is the student academic data, this is the student fee data, and this is the student personal data, personal information. That means his address, his family details, something else, right? So we are integrating, extracting the entire student data of a particular student and keep it in a data warehouse. The step 2 is completed. Here the knowledge base indicates from this integrated data what actually we want. I just want the student academic data, how many marks he is secured in SSC examination, that is simply in 10th class examination. So that is the knowledge, that is the rule we are going to be getting from the knowledge base and applied on the data mining engine. This is the fourth one and very, very important one. So the data mining techniques, what are the different data mining techniques or data mining functionalities, such as characterization, association, clustering. Such techniques, such functionalities are coded or embedded within the data mining engine. This data mining engine apply the functionalities on the integrated data available within the data warehouse server and extracting the some results. Here again we are integrating to approaching to the knowledge base to analyze the result. The result is according to our knowledge or according to our wish. This is the fifth point or fifth phase in the data mining architecture. That means I am asking SSC marks of the student, and this is extracting from KG to PG marks. Out of these marks, we are analyzing here. There is an SSC marks of the students or not, and this is the knowledge pattern evaluation. That means the required data and the required information is extracted in the required format either by the data mining engine or not. We are evaluate here. That means we are checking the mining result is correct or not in pattern evaluation. And the final one is the user interface or graphical user interface. So here we are presenting the data in the required format. Suppose the SSC marks are 70% and plus 2 marks are maybe 60%. Again BTech marks are 85% and post graduation PG marks are, for example, 75%. Maybe like a charts like that. So this is the graphical user interface or generally user interface. So these are the steps or these are the phases in architecture of data mining system. Now I would go to read out the material line by line and I will explain to you. So we can observe here the architecture of data mining system is the process of discovering interesting knowledge from large amount of data stored in databases or data warehouse or information repositories. That is, we know that what is the major objective of the data mining? To extract the knowledge, right, from available information or from available data which is stored in different types of computing storage devices. It has various stages to extract the data into user view from unstructured sources. So that is the first one, the first phase is that is database, data warehouse or information repository. Where we store the data, we know that in first phase the data is stored in either database or in data warehouse or maybe in the cloud or maybe in the World Wide Web or maybe in the other kind of the storage devices. So I write the same. This is the single or set of databases because the data may be scattered in different data storage areas which may be at the same area which may be located in different areas. Here I say that the student information scattered in location A, location B and location C or device A, device B and device C. Like databases, data warehouse, spreadsheets or other kind of information repositories. So the data storage devices may be different and the data formats also be different. In this step, we apply data cleaning, data integration techniques. So we are going to extract the data for the mining and clean. That means we are avoiding unnecessary parameters within the data. The second point is database or data warehouse server. Database server or database. The data warehouse server is responsible for fetching the relevant data based on the user mining request. So what kind of the data I am going to be mine? I would like to mine student academic data. But in the step 1, the storage devices or the storage areas may consist of different kinds of data. Maybe student academic data, student sports data, students personal data, student health data, or what it may be. So the data warehouse server in the second step consisting of the extracted data which is to be relevant or which is matched for our data mining task. So the third one is the knowledge base. What actually knowledge base consisting of? Our wish, what kind of data to be mined. So this is the domain knowledge, this is the base knowledge. So what kind of the operations or sorry, what kind of the uh, knowledge we are going to be gained? Domain knowledge that is used to guide the search or evaluate the interesting resulting patterns. Right? What kind of the results we are going to be extracting the integrated data on the integrated data. Okay, so the knowledge base specifies different parameters such as we need the only the within the academic data we need only the SSC marks of a student, and we may be required the data, the presentation of the data may be in the pie charts, bar charts, or maybe on the spreadsheets or something it specifies. So that is the knowledge base. So the fourth step, which is the very very important, the data mining engine. We already says that the data mining engine consisting of the data mining functionalities. That means the data mining functionalities means what are the different types of the data mining tasks to be performed. That is association, clustering, pattern, and several issues. This is, we write the same. This is the essential to the data mining system consisting of set of fundamental modules for tasks such as characterization, association, classification, clustering, and decision analysis and something. The final step is pattern evaluation. So we already says that actually after mining the results will be getted. We are going to be check the results is according to our wish, according to our willing. Right? We are say that in knowledge base, right? Mine the student academic data. Right? Here we are going to be check whether we really mine the academic data or any other kind of the student data. Suppose we are getting the academic data, that is our mining is fulfilled. Otherwise our, that means we are mining the student health data or student fees data like that. So our mining process deviating or our mining process not working according to the knowledge base or according to our wish. And finally, user interface. User interface means here we are presenting the extracted knowledge or results of the data mining system. So here we write this step provides communication between the user and the data mining system. Okay. It allows the user interact with the system by specifying the mining query or task. So how to mine, what to mine, and how to present the information is represented by the graphical user interface or simply user interface. Okay friends, this is the architecture of the data mining system. I hope you are understanding this concept. Thank you.